EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for January 31st, 2019, final day of January, and it's going to feel every bit of January today. We had the snow squalls move through yesterday, and they were moved out pretty quickly, and the timing we actually projected in yesterday's video was almost dead on, spot on from the video we did last night, so that actually worked out very well with timing. And one thing we noticed yesterday, I was watching this during the afternoon, and we saw the State College radar and saw that line forming out in central Pennsylvania. It was expected to come eastward with a vengeance. Well, it did, but the radar was looking like it was falling apart. So we were getting a bunch of messages about that, and I had to address what was going on there. And it was a very low level squall coming through, so it was a very shallow layer. And these radar beams, you got to remember, they're shooting the radar from the ground and shooting on an angle upwards. So as the farther away you get away from the radar, the farther up above the ground it's going to shoot. So if you're 30 miles away, it'll still see it. Once you get to about 50, 60 miles away from a radar site, though, it's shooting above 3 kilometers above the surface level, and these squalls were beneath that, so it wasn't picking up on the snow squalls as they were coming eastward. So a lot of people were caught off guard with that. So I tried my best yesterday. I don't usually jump on the Facebook page, but I did feel the need to post on there yesterday just to get everybody aware that those squalls coming through were legit, and they were going to carry those strong, heavy snow and strong winds all the way to the coast, and that's in fact what they did. So the radar was one of those rare situations where the radar was deceiving. It looked like nothing was happening on radar, or very little, and you were just getting bombarded with heavy snow in some areas, and we could see that coming. And it was just something we had to adapt to and recognize throughout the day. So those are out of here. Not dealing with any kind of snow or anything like that today. We're mostly sunny. Very cold today. Very cold morning. Extremely cold morning. I'm sitting here recording this video. It's before midnight. I'm in a rural area just north of Allentown by about 5-6 miles. And I'm sitting at minus 2.9 degrees already. And it's about an hour from midnight. So yeah, it's very cold. And it will be early morning on Thursday. Some school delays already taking place for the kids tomorrow morning. But I really don't think it's going to get too much warmer. I mean, it's going to be very cold tonight. Only getting into the teens. Many areas maybe not even out of the single digits for highs on Thursday. The only good thing, the silver lining to this, is the wind will be lighter. So we're not dealing with these dangerous wind chills. It will be a little bit of a wind chill, but not too much compared to what it could be a lot worse, in other words. So high pressure is going to move in from the west here, and we're going to be very cold today. Another cold night coming up. Not quite as cold as last night, but it's going to be cold again. Near zero, single digits, something like that for lows once again. The snow cover on the ground, fresh snow cover, is certainly helping with these temperatures bottoming out, and that will help to get these temperatures down a little bit lower, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some below zero readings again on Thursday night. Now Friday we have this weak clipper system right here moving in, mainly going to head south of the region, but it is going to be close enough where it's going to get some snow showers to our areas, mainly south of I-78, and it won't be a real big deal. Most areas coating to a half-inch type stuff, but out in south central Pennsylvania, you'll have to watch these areas right in here. That might be able to get an inch or maybe just a little bit above that. So I don't know if this is map worthy yet. We really don't do maps for anything less than 1 inch. We'll see. It might just be one of those things we post on Facebook and say, hey, look, So I don't know if it's a map worthy thing. We'll send alerts for those areas that are involved with the snow showers. But if you look at the NAM high-res future simulator radar for Friday morning, this is when it'll be coming in. This is 7 o'clock. Nothing really going on yet. Once we get to 10, 3 hours later, you can see snow showers moving across the region. Very skeptical about this on the northern edge of this, whether it reaches the ground. So you're probably going to have some virga here where it's not reaching the ground. South of there, you can get in some just light snow showers up in these areas here. I think your highest area of accumulations, if you are going to see any, are going to be right in this area, right in here. So this would be Franklin, Adams, maybe York County, Cumberland County, something like that. That probably could go over 1 inch there. But we'll have to watch that area closely. And we move forward into the early afternoon in the next frame here. And you can see it's getting up to I-78. I don't know how much of this is going to get through or break through. Again, this is a composite radar, and it's very light, so I don't know if it's going to break through this dry air that will be in place here, whether or not you can see the snow showers or not. So I'd say as far as any minor accumulations up to a half inch, you're probably talking about these areas right in here that I'm circling. okay? And favoring these areas right in here for the highest amounts, if you will, maybe going over an inch in those areas. So not a real big deal. This is just during the day. It will be cold Friday as well, in the 20s maybe, getting which is a heat wave compared to what we're having today. And that will slide eastward, maybe into South Jersey, a few flakes here on the way out. And this is 4 p.m. And then by 8 p.m., this is out of here, leaving coastal New Jersey. So just a during the day type of thing here on Friday. Not a real big deal. Not really map worthy at the moment as I'm looking at it now, but that can certainly change tomorrow morning, if we're looking at things a little bit differently. And then we get past this point, and Saturday's going to turn a little bit milder. We're getting to the 30s, and we'll be in the 40s on Sunday. Sunday, we're going to have a warm front that's going to push through the more early morning hours or overnight hours on Sunday. Might have a quick shower across some areas with that warm front. Not a real big deal, though, just partly to mostly cloudy here on Sunday. And once we get to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're in the 50s, it looks like, for many of the areas across the region. We will be milder, but it doesn't look like we're having any precipitation here on Monday. Tuesday is going to be questionable, kind of like a mostly cloudy day. We have a front in the vicinity. I don't know if we're getting any showers there. We don't have any listed in our local forecast, but we do get to Wednesday. This area of low pressure here is going to cut into the Great Lakes and going to bring a cold front through the area. One front initially, then a cold front. We're going to have some rain with this, it looks like, here on from later Tuesday night into Wednesday with this system. Doesn't look like a whole lot of rain here at this point, but there will be some rain with it. And then the cold air is going to be lagging behind this a little bit, but we will have cold air coming back in here probably February 7th. This is looking at next Thursday. Probably going to be lagging a little bit. And another system here lurking. It might have to be watched for maybe timing the cold air just perfectly for something wintry in the interior. We'll have to wait and see how that works out. But it doesn't look like, at least at this time, the cold air is going to catch up to it in time. But there is cold air sitting back here that's going to be waiting to come through. That's going to get us back to at least seasonable levels of where we should be at this time of year. Not in the 50s, not in the 40s. We'll be back in the 30s for highs once this moves through. Excuse me. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrups. That is your outlook for January 31st, 2019. Have a great Thursday.